Okay, so good evening, everybody. Good evening. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. I hope you had a fantastic day. Winding down, it's Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skinned activist, the creator, the designer, the architect of the first platform in history to fight to end what some people call colorism, but I call it darkism because that's what it is. It's the discrimination, the very unique discrimination that dark skinned people face that colorism cannot cover. And yes, I'm the reason anybody on YouTube, anybody on social media, I'm the reason all y'all talk about dark skin. I started dark skin activism in 1998 before YouTube and social media existed. And around 2010, brought the first colorism channel to YouTube, went viral in 2015 for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar's darkism. Subsequently made Donkey of the Day by Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club. And after that, that's when everybody and their mama switched up and started talking about colorism and dark skin. But you're not the dark skin activist. I said, you're not the dark skin activist. It's only one dark skin activist. We're going to get that straight before I even continue. And those of y'all that listen to me, y'all already know exactly what time it is. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com. I am looking for that $1 million donor, but if you don't have $1 million, I understand. I still want you to donate what you can because I want to really start to get the Dark Skin Activist Tour in motion. Those of y'all that watch me, you know I'm fresh off of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Just performed my wonderful play, A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, a couple of, not even 2 weeks ago. Y'all know I went to Georgia, was at the festival, performed. It's on my channel, all that. I like to expand. So please keep donating. I got 3 donation platforms that I want you guys to go to. The first one is my Cash App, and that Cash App is $Rashida Lala. Once again, that's $Rashida Lala, and that's $RASHIDALALA. Or you can go to my GoFundMe by simply Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. You can also go to my PayPal, which is ice cream lady dream at yahoo.com. Okay. And all of this information of where you could donate, you can find it in the description to this live. So just look in the description and you're going to see it there. You can also go to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. And if you scroll on down, you're going to see my Cash App and my PayPal. And while you're at my website, I don't want you to forget to get your free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. That's not the only book that I've written. I've written many, many others on dark skin, but Darkism is absolutely free on my website. So go and check that out and make a donation today to help me reach my goal. Now, let me get back to why I'm making this video tonight. Y'all, you know, I can't make this stuff up, and I'm very, very impromptu. I was getting ready to wind down tonight, actually, to get some sleep because it's been a long, busy day. I go on Facebook and I check my inbox, and lo and behold, I get a message, and I get. Let me tell y'all something. There's been ups and downs and ebbs and flow in my channel because people have been stealing from me and plagiarizing and copying me over the years. So there's videos on my channel with thousands of views, and then back in 2015, 2016, after I realized I was being plagiarized, I took them videos down, and YouTube punished me with the algorithms by basically stripping me of a lot of those views and the traffic coming to my website or my YouTube channel. And I blame that on these plagiarizing ass motherfuckers that's been stealing from me for years. But you're not the dark skin activists. But in spite of all of that, these people trying to steal from me and be me, I get a lot of mail and emails and inboxes from people, and this has been going on for years, that have been telling me their stories. And this is no different. Tonight, I go to my inbox and I do not say nobody's name. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I can't make this up. And I was like literally shocked when I went to my inbox, y'all. Let me see if I can share my screen so y'all can see. Listen, I cannot make this up. I did cover up the person's name. I covered up the person's name. Hold on one second. I'm gonna present the screen. Hopefully, you guys could see the screen once I share it. Because it's very wild. It's very wild. Let me see. There we go. I'm gonna share my screen. I hope you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see that. So this man says to me in my inbox, he says, I don't want to incriminate myself, but I had a light-skinned ex and a brown-skinned ex and cheated on both of them with a dark-skinned woman. That's terrible. Dark-skinned women are beautiful, top tier. Now, listen to me, folks. Let's there's a lot of things to unpack with that statement that I just read from this person. And I covered up his name. I'm not gonna say who he is, but he's one of my faithful followers, and he follows a lot of my posts on Facebook. And but here's the thing. Here's the thing that I want you guys to realize. I want you guys to understand that a lot of people don't want you to know. Black men, and not just black men, but a lot of men secretly would like to choose a dark-skinned woman, as this gentleman stated, to be in their top tier. They want her to be number one. They want to be with her. They wish they could be married to her. They wish that they could, they wish that they could have children with her. They wish to be with her. And honestly, a lot of black men, a dark-skinned black woman is their real choice. I want y'all to hear me clearly and get out your feelings. A dark-skinned black woman for a lot of these black men is the real choice. That's who they really want. So, and how do I know this? I'm gonna tell y'all how I know this. Because this is not the first time, y'all. This is not the first time that I have received a message like this from a black man, where they were either married to a non-dark-skinned woman or dating a non-dark-skinned woman, and they told me that the true desire of their hearts was to be with a dark-skinned woman. In the words of one dude, I'm not going to say his name, but he's light-skinned. I'm just going to say he light-skinned, and he a Muslim. He came up in my inbox, and he done been up in my inbox, and it's not this person I'm talking about right here. That's not the person I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because I think y'all get the point. But I just want to show y'all this is the screenshot I took, because I can't make this stuff up, even if I wanted to. I'm gonna stop the screen sharing. But like I said, this was probably about 7 years ago. There was this light-skinned guy that has been following me. A lot of light-skinned guys always constantly following me, and it's up and down. Some of them will come on there, they're very intrigued. They're like, "What is she talking about?" And this guy was a Muslim, or is a Muslim, and he started inboxing me, and I was like, I oblige people because I'm promoting dark skin activism, and I oblige people. I never know, you might want to buy a book, you might want to make a donation. So he comes in my inbox and he starts to spill his guts on, yes, I have a light-skinned wife, but I really wanted a dark-skinned wife. I wish I could have. I could not believe this man telling me this. Like, I was literally shocked. And he's telling me this, and I'm not saying nothing. I'm just listening because I mean, I can't control what comes out of people's mouth. And he even wanted to do a little sponsorship for one of my shows. And it was a dark-skinned black man. I'll never forget, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm talking to that son of a bitch, dark-skinned black man that was hating on me and didn't want me to produce a dark-skinned woman's revenge. But the light-skinned guy that is married to the light-skinned woman, he wanted me to come and do my show. He wanted me to come and do it really bad. And he was trying to find a venue and some backers. But, I think the hating, jealous, envious, dark-skinned dude got in his ear. Because sometimes dark-skinned men will do that. Or black men will do that. They'll hate on a dark-skinned woman, don't want us to get no money. I've heard stories of dark-skinned black men blocking dark-skinned women from music videos out in LA and New York. And back in the day, because they don't want to see the dark-skinned woman shine. That's what this motherfucker was doing to me. But the light-skinned, the point that I want to stay clear on the point that I'm making here. The point is, this light-skinned guy was spilling his guts. And so this is not the first time I've heard, light-skinned black men, brown-skinned black men, dark-skinned black men. This ain't the first time I heard them confess that they wish that they had a dark-skinned woman. So you say, well, Rashida, well, if they wish they had a dark-skinned woman so bad, well, why do they don't just go marry one? Why don't they just go wife one? Why don't they just go make one their girlfriend? Why don't they just go do that? Well, I'll tell you why. The main reason is because of societal darkism and the judgment that comes along with black men and who they decide to marry, who they decide to bring in their inner circle, who they decide to bring around their family, who they decide to bring around their boys, who they decide to bring, around their colleagues. And for a lot of black men, they feel like they will get more credit, more clout, more respect if their wife is light skinned. So a lot of these men are with women that they don't want to really be with. They're just with them because society says you should be with this type of woman. Now, hear me out. For those of y'all that's going to come on here and hate and be mad about what I'm saying, you shouldn't be mad because I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying that every single black man that's married to a non-dark skinned woman is married to them for clout or is married to them because they want to please society. Some of these men are actually married to these women because they truly love them. But in my experience in doing dark skin activism and the responses that I get from a lot of black men, and this is just one of many that I decided I got a little bit of time on my hand. Let me share. This is just one of many, y'all, that has shared the truth with me, that has told the truth. They told the truth and they said, you know what? This is what I really want. But like I said, what prevents these men from going out there and being with who they really want is darkism. They are afraid of what the people might say. It is safer to be with a light-skinned woman, a mixed-race woman, a non-dark-skinned woman. It's safer. The only time you'll find a black man stepping outside of the norm is if the dark-skinned black woman is if she's needed for something. So let me give you an example of what I mean by that. Barack Obama. I think he knew deep down in his heart that Michelle Obama was one of the main reasons why he was able to become president, because black people needed to sanction him. Black people needed to see him with an all the way looking black woman. Okay, that's what black people needed to see at that time in order to gain a trust and in order to gain a vote. So Michelle Obama, I'm not saying that he doesn't truly love Michelle Obama. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm just giving you an example when a dark-skinned black woman is of value to a black man. Okay. In the rap game, I'm gonna go way back. And this is one of the reasons why I don't like Jay-Z. I don't like Beyonce. I don't like neither of them. Okay. Specifically Jay-Z, because the man makes the choice. When Jay-Z was trying to get on, okay, what was his first album? Was it Reasonable Doubt? Jay-Z started out with, and y'all could do y'all research. Okay, I'm from the 90s. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Jay-Z started out with dark skin Foxy Brown. I said Jay-Z started out with dark skin Foxy Brown. And it's a damn shame because Foxy Brown is probably one of the best female rappers in the world, better than all this trash we got out today. I don't like none of these female rappers out today. None of them. None of them will ever be on the level of, the females from the 90s and before that. They will never. I will not listen to none of this. I don't care about this female empowerment. It's just the level of talent is not there. And I'm gonna share my screen because I'm gonna go back down memory lane, y'all. And while I'm doing that, make sure y'all make a donation. My cash app is $Rashida Lala. $Rashida Lala. I need more financial support. I don't get enough. The cash app is right there on the screen. Make sure you guys donate. I just put it in the chat as well. And I'm gonna share my screen because sadly, some people may not know who Foxy Brown is, but and you should. Anybody that's in the rap game that's trying to be a rapper or that understands anything about real rap, you should know who Foxy Brown is. She has talent, real talent, and I go off of real, true talent, not off of popularity. She really is a true lyricist. But Jay-Z did not start out as no Bonnie and Clyde mess with no Beyonce. Beyonce did not get Jay-Z popping. We need to understand that very clearly. Okay? Foxy Brown is who got Jay-Z popping. Okay? If y'all don't know the song, Ain't No Nigga. If y'all don't know the song, Ain't No Nigga, y'all need to go, y'all better go YouTube Ain't No Nigga. Y'all better go YouTube Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. And by the way, Foxy Brown looks better than Beyonce. Let's just get that out the way. Yep. Foxy Brown looks 10 times better than Beyonce. Let's be clear. So when Jay-Z first came out, he was with Foxy Brown. She was the reason, one of the main reasons why he became so popular. Also another darker skin, she's not like super dark skin, but another darker skin woman that was on Reasonable Doubt is, I believe it was Mary J. Blige. He worked with Mary J. Blige. But notice that as Jay-Z started to get more famous, he started to get with more light-skinned women. Okay. Foxy Brown, for whatever reason, she was, she's dark-skinned. She was no longer good enough to keep along that ride. She was no longer good enough. I guess she was too dark. I guess. He ended up running off with Beyonce. But the fact of the matter is, Beyonce did not get Jay-Z popping. That's a fact. And anybody that's a real hip-hop fan, you know this. You know that I'm fucking telling the truth. Also, another light-skinned rapper that he started dealing with was Emil, which I actually did like Emil. Okay? So he just slowly but surely veered away from the dark-skinned women to the light-skinned women. That's exactly what he did. Okay? So the thing is, with a lot of black men, unfortunately, this is what they do. They feel like when they start to become more successful, and this is the same old story, y'all done heard what I'm finna say before. When black men get some money, when black men get successful, they women get lighter. Nothing new. Been going on since Reconstruction. The black men that had the property and went and got them some education, they ran off. The first thing they ran off and did is got them a mulatto woman. They thought that the mulatto women were better looking and just better than the dark-skinned black woman. Never mind the character, Never mind the morals. Never mind none of that. The key thing for them was the light skin. Okay. But secretly, as this gentleman tonight just revealed to me, they still want to be with dark-skinned Black women. They always come back. So, but again, so society is saying, you know what? She's not the acceptable look. So they want to hide the dark-skinned woman away. That's why this guy cheated on his exes with the dark-skinned woman. You know, but it's still a form of disrespect to me, because the dark-skinned woman is not getting all of that man. She's getting the crumbs. She's getting the leftovers. So I'm not flattered. I'm not flattered by a Black man saying, well, you know, I cheated on my light-skinned wife, or my brown-skinned wife with a dark-skinned woman. I'm not flattered by that, because number one, the dark-skinned Black woman is still getting the leftovers. She's not getting all of you. And number two, I don't like when men cheat on their wives. I don't care if the woman is light skinned. I don't care what color she is. I don't think you should cheat on your wife. I mean, if you don't want to be with your wife, you want to be with other people, you should just get a divorce. Don't cheat on your wife. I'm not going to sit up here and encourage and condone. I'm not encouraging and condoning men to cheat on their wives. I don't care what color the woman is. Don't cheat on your wife. If Black men out there, if you truly desire to be with a dark-skinned woman, and you feel like you married a light-skinned woman or a mixed woman because of society's pressure on you to make you think a light-skinned woman is better and prettier and a higher status symbol, if that's not what you want, if you truly want to be with a dark-skinned woman, then what you need to do, you need to divorce that wife, and you need to do it in an amicable way. And you need to go be with who you truly want to be with. Okay? That would be my advice. Not to cheat on, your light-skinned wife with a dark-skinned woman. I don't want you to do that. And furthermore, if you truly want to be with a dark-skinned Black woman, then choose her to begin with. Quit worrying about, then you won't have to worry about marrying a light-skinned woman and breaking up your family and saying, I don't want to be with this person. I really want to be with a dark-skinned one. And breaking up your family and hurting that person, because I'm not for that. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me, make up lies, scandalize my name. I am not for hurting anybody. That is not what I'm advocating. I'm saying be true to yourself to begin with. If you don't really want to be with a light-skinned woman, if you don't want to really wife a light-skinned woman, don't do it. Marry you a dark-skinned Black woman to begin with. That is my advice. Quit worrying about what society got to say. Do what's in your heart. Follow your heart. Because I've already told y'all time and again, and that a Black man, his original place was with dark-skinned women anyway. So a lot of times they do come back to Black. They come back to their rightful place. They come home. They come back to where they feel comforted at. Some Black men realize that they made choices in dysfunction. So yeah, it's very interesting. Let me read some of y'all comments here. Tone P says, so the brick girl was telling a lie and has done this before. What do you do about that? Tone P, I made a video about that yesterday, and I asked people to provide solid proof of that. And no one has been able to provide concrete proof that she lied about getting hit in the face with a brick. I have yet to see the evidence. Tone P says, do you sell shirts? I don't. Maybe that's something I need to start doing. Ryan's Creek Media, shout out to you. Emblematic says, those other copycats wish they could be the first, but they can't be. There can only ever be one authentic, original dark-skinned activist. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I've suffered so much from people plagiarizing. My brand of dark-skinned activism has suffered so much from people plagiarizing me on YouTube. It's just very despicable. It's hurtful. It's enraging, y'all. It really is. Caramel King Juicy says, how do you feel about reparations money? Evanston, Illinois paid $35 million of Black Americans Evanston in 2023. Check, cut, and cash. Really? I have not heard about that. But what I will tell you, Caramel King Juicy, is that I am 1,000% for reparations. Black people have not gotten our never gotten our 40 acres and a mule, and black people are behind economically because of systemic racism that occurs in every aspect of society. They discriminate against us when it comes down to lending, when it comes down to what renting, where we gonna live at, education, jobs, every damn Dr. Neely Fuller called it the areas of people activity. And I believe there's 11 according to Dr. Neely Fuller and Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. May she rest in peace. Where the discrimination is so strong. Every fucking day, black people are battling. We, the descendants of slaves, are battling to just live. So you motherfucking right. I want us to get our money, because slavery is the reason why, the remnants of slavery, the impact of slavery is the reason why we are in the position that we're in, because it's systemic. And slavery is still going on today. It's just in different forms. Like I just said, the discrimination against black people takes place every damn day. It's sickening. It's just, y'all, man. So, I am 100% for reparations. I would like to see black people become economically sustainable as a unit. I would like to see black people take some of that reparations money and build infrastructure amongst ourselves and in our communities. I want to go back to the days of Black Wall Street. I see no reason why we can't do that. There's a lot of work to be done. There are no black and white answers. It's not simplistic at all. But at the end of the day, I'm definitely for reparations, to answer your question. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. I thought it was just very interesting that this man that he came in my inbox and he shared that with me. Like I said, y'all, I am against cheating. I don't want you to cheat on your light-skinned wife. I don't want you to cheat on your light-skinned girlfriend, your brown-skinned girlfriend, your light-skinned or your brown-skinned wife, your dark-skinned wife, your dark-skinned girlfriend. I don't want no black woman to get cheated on, or no woman for that matter to get cheated on. What I want black men to do is to be bold and to be brave. And if they really want to be with a dark-skinned woman, y'all are the decision makers here, okay? Y'all are the decision makers. Y'all decide at the end of the day who y'all gonna marry. The men control marriage. Women do not control marriage. Okay? We just don't. We can't make no man marry us. Most of us want to be married. The majority of us want to be married. But we can't make them marry. So what I'm saying is I'm talking directly to the decision makers. Black men, if you want to be with a dark-skinned woman, to hell with what society says. Be with a dark-skinned woman, marry a dark-skinned woman. It's just that simple. Don't get with somebody that you don't really want to be with and then go cheat on a dark-skinned woman with that, and then try and make us look bad like we some type of homewrecker. That's another thing that could add more problems for us. I don't want dark-skinned women to be seen or cast in the light of this side chick homewrecker type position, because that's the way that y'all could make it look if you're in a relationship with a light-skinned or a brown-skinned woman and you decide you want to cheat with who you really want to be with. You're putting us in a terrible position. So just wipe us to begin with and don't cheat. This is very simple. Very simple. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch tonight. Once again, I want to encourage everybody to please make a donation I have 3 financial platforms that you could donate to. I have my Cash App. That's the one I actually prefer. And that's on the screen. It's $Rashida Lala. And that's $RASHIDA LALA. You can also donate to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. You can also go donate to my GoFundMe, where my goal there, my long-term goal, I'm looking for $1 million donor. And if you don't have $1 million, that's okay. I'm just putting it out there because if you put it out there in the atmosphere, in the universe, I believe that it's going to happen. So I'm looking for $1 million donor. Go in there and donate $1 million. If you don't have $1 million, donate what you can. I appreciate all the donations and help me to continue to build the dark skin activist movement. You can also go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com, and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. Also, if you can't donate, I understand that, but make sure you at least like this video and share this video with as many people as you can, because it helps to grow the channel. And like I told you, people plagiarized and stole from me, and I took down my videos and I lost a lot of my traction because of these plagiarizers. So if you can't donate, the one thing that I know is free that you can do is you can like and share the hell out of this video. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch, and I want y'all to have a good evening, and I will talk to y'all again soon. The world's first and only dark skin activist.